Now we will start non-contact forces, other type of forces, non-contact forces. Non-contact forces, magnetic forces, electrostatic forces, and gravitational forces. They all exert their force without having to touch the effect. I can't see, but I feel. Yes, the magnetic force. Firstly, magnetic force, it's a type of non-contact forces. Magnetic force, attraction or repulsion that arises between the poles of magnets. Yes? A magnet can also exert a non-contact force in objects made of iron. All of you, the attraction happens between the materials that contain or made of iron or steel, cobalt or nickel. All these allow magnetic field to happen through it. What is the benefit behind magnetic force? The benefit behind it, we can design a train like this. This is called maglev train. Maglev train is supported above its track by strong magnetic force. Strong magnetic force between the metal that used to make this design of the maglev train and the track that move on it that is made of iron, so the attraction between them create magnetic field, and so magnetic force is produced between the two different types of iron or steel or cobalt and nickel, and finally non-contact forces produced. Number 2, from non-contact forces, gravitational force. There is a force between any two masses in the universe. The gravitational force between an object on the earth and the earth itself pulls the object down toward the center of the earth. We mentioned before, repeat again, mass, amount of matter in an object, but weight, the pull of Earth's gravity on the object. The mass, we mentioned, is constant, never changed by place. The mass of your body on your home, the same as you move up to the top of mountain, stays constant. But the weight change, not constant. Weight is the pull of Earth's gravity on the object. This is example. An object may have a mass of 1 kilogram, the mass measured by kilogram. The pull of Earth's gravity on 1 kilogram is a force of almost 10 Newton. So the mass of 1 kilogram almost equal 10 Newton. 10 Newton. Mass of 1 kilogram, the weight of it equal 10 Newton. The weight of 1 kilogram mass is almost 10 Newton. The region in which force acts is called field, magnetic field. The gravitational field strength equal weight over mass, so Newton, this is the standard unit of weight, over kilogram, the standard unit of mass. Always the mass measured by kilogram, not gram. The standard unit of mass is kilogram, don't forget, and the standard unit of weight is Newton. The gravitational the gravitational force on Mars, this is planets. Well, all of you know we have 8 planets: Mercury, Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars. The gravitational force on Mars is 3 times less than Earth. Yes, the gravitational force on Mars surface is 3 times less than on Earth. This means that 1 kilogram, which equal approximately 10 Newton on Earth, equals 3.3 Newton on the surface of Mars. Yes, divide by 3. Yes, 1 kilo, 10 Newton. طب what about the weight less on Mars surface less times than on Earth? So divide by 3. So 10 divided by 3 equals 3.3 Newton on the surface of the Mars. The gravitational field strength on the Moon is 1/6. 1/6. That on Earth 1/6. This means that 1 kilogram 10 Newton on Earth's surface 1.6. So I will divide 10 divided by 6. It gives me 1.6 Newton on the Moon surface. Finally, the summary of this chapter. Before the summary, this sentence: the mass of an object, as I mentioned, remains constant wherever it goes in the universe. It's constant on the Moon. Your mass is 40 kilogram. On Earth, 40 kilogram. On Mars, 40 kilogram, and so on. So the mass never change. The summary of this chapter: the definition of force, push or pull, the forms of force. The force can move static object. The force can stop. This is the action of force. Can do move a static object, stop a moving object, change direction and change the shape, like deformation, twisted it, bent it, squashed it, compressed it, so it can change the shape. Look at the pull by these persons. And the forms of force: friction between the car and the ground, gravity, the force that pull by the earth on the body, yes, the gravity against the exerted force done by this man. Look at the definition of gravity as we mentioned. The gravity is the attractive force that exists between objects that have mass. So this man with the load has a big weight, yes, so the gravity exert a force on this body. Magnetic force, non-contact force, yes, but I can see and feel the action, yes, of the magnetic force. And due to the magnetic field between the two different poles, and also electrostatic, I can't see but I can feel the action of it. And this is drag force between the aeroplane and the air, and also air resistance. It's a type of friction. It shows us the drag force between airplane during traveling in air, and also this man show us a force by this stick. Thank you all of you.